That's so, we were talking this morning. We should be able to show up at 11:55. Oh, it was a couple weeks ago.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Ready? I'm gonna hit the live button.
I know it.
All right, when you do that, I'm going to hit this.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday Fun Day, and we are live in the alley with Billy Trzynski and Josh Savali. Let's go, Buffalo! Sunday afternoon in the alley. Girls, boys, and girls out there on the Gillsville Valley. Prognostications and various jokes. So grab your beer, we're so glad you're live in the alley,
Hey, I lost internet connection, so this isn't streaming either.
Wow.
Lost internet connection. Recording. It's recording though, so it'll go up
Okay.
after, I guess.
So I guess.
This is weird.
How
The first
weird.
time for everybody. Technical difficulties all over the place.
I don't know if you're watching.
We gotta act like the show is going on. Say, Stuart's watching.
Hello, Stu.
Live
Hello.
Recording. I don't understand what's going on here.
Hello,
Hi, Stuart.
Stuart.
Hi, Josh. Oh, Danny's watching. Yeah, apparently
All
we're
right,
good.
We're good.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway.
It's week 11.
Yeah, here we are.
Fresh off a win against the Browns. That's a bold-faced lie.
We lost.
They lost 19-16. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't that bad either.
Yeah,
I mean-
it was a loss. It wasn't good.
Allen, 22 of 41, 226 yards.
0 touchdowns.
They had no touchdowns.
Passing.
They had 2 rushing, 1 rushing.
2 rushing.
I mean, they didn't give the ball to Singletary enough, which we know is a problem. Aaron, is it up on there? Is it? It's live?
Okay.
Oh, never mind. We're fine. Screw the technical difficulties. Go to hell. But they stopped the
You're
Browns.
a liar.
Remember the time when they stopped the Browns 8 times in a row on the goal line?
Yeah.
And then you lose a game.
Yeah, it's because we didn't score enough points.
No,
House Money was.
the house not.
No, he was more like a. I don't know.
A misser.
Yeah.
The big misser.
Oh.
They had their. The point is, they had their chances. They failed. And Aaron says this show is stupid. Double A, you're a bully. But anyway, they had their chances and they didn't convert. There was a wild play where the Browns did a shovel pass, and Jerry Hughes picked it up and ran it to the end zone. They called it a touchdown, and then they went to review it, and they said it was an incomplete forward pass. But the ball never went forward.
They're liars.
It
His
was a
arm went
lateral.
forward. His arm went forward.
Right. The ball didn't.
My arm went forward right there, too. That
And-
doesn't mean I passed the ball forward.
Correct. The ball dropped straight down, and Jerry Hughes smartly picked it up and ran it for a touchdown. They reversed the call on the field. Cleveland goes down, scores. The Bills get a chance to go back down the field. Piss poor clock and time management by the coaching and maybe the quarterback. I mean, everybody involved. It was
I think we did a good job.
doing what?
We were cheering our butts off.
Yeah. Is it still on? It says lost internet connection again.
I
Bark twice if
doesn't.
you're in Milwaukee. And we got to know something here. Any Hoosier.
Buck, clutterbuck.
Buck Clutterbuck. So the Bills lose 19-16. They played for the tie, which I'm not too excited about, when they had time to go down the field and go for the win.
They played for overtime,
Yeah,
not the tie.
at that point you're playing for the tie.
Overtime.
Over tie.
Over tie.
Yeah, that's what some
That's
might call it.
over tie.
Say that again?
Over tie.
Is that a Windsor knot?
No, it's a loser knot.
Oh!
Got it? It's a loser knot.
Oh, brother.
Ah, we lost.
If you can't tell, it's a little chilly in the alley today. Little chilly's over there. They'll be on later.
It's you and David, a little chilly.
Yep. So we're sitting here at 6 and 3, side by each. We're still in the lead for the AFC wild card by a full game over anybody else. Nobody else has 6 wins.
Over the Raiders.
Yeah, over the Raiders and other teams involved.
And
There are
everyone
other-
else involved.
So it's still looking okay. I mean, we've got a tough schedule coming up.
No, we don't.
We don't?
No, they suck.
Who?
Well, today we have Miami.
Uh-huh.
I know they're on a 2-game win streak.
They is.
Who'd they beat? Who cares?
No,
still
they
suck.
beat the Colts and they beat the Jets. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jimmer.
And then we play Denver. I don't think they're good.
No, not really.
They just got rid of. They just benched Flacco,
Flacco.
recently.
And then who do we play after that, though?
That's
That's the Cowboys.
those Cowboys.
Yeah, those Cowboys on Turkey Day.
Mm-mm.
So after the Cowboys, who we got?
I forget.
In no particular order, because I don't remember. They've got the Steelers, the Ravens, New England, and the Jets again.
It's Ravens, Steelers, New England, Jets.
Boy, was I
That's
close?
the order. Yeah, you were close.
Okay. But I mean, so Dallas, Baltimore, Pittsburgh is a streaky team. I don't think that's that easy.
Nope.
Watch it there, Squeaks McGee. There's a
Oh,
squeaky car out there.
He's
Squeaky
got-
wheel does get the grease. Kevin Ludeman, if you're watching, you'll understand. I know you're not because you don't like football because you're a loser.
You know who else doesn't like the Bills?
Who?
Matt Swake. How you doing? Thanks for watching the game. I mean the show. Not a Bills fan at all.
No?
But he messaged me. I always watch the show.
Oh. And
You're a
hopefully,
good fella.
if Gene O'Connor's watching, hello again, Gene. That was from weeks ago. He doesn't watch anymore.
Yeah.
He's too sick of the good stuff. The good stuff being maybe the Bills can rebound today against their opponent, the Miami Dolphins. Last week we played the Cleveland Browns. Their helmets are orange. Today we play the team from the Orange State. If you look at any map in the world, Florida is the color orange, and it might not be really true, but it's the Orange State or something like that.
That's their fruit.
Ah, is it a
That's
fruit?
The fruit state.
The Fruit State.
The state fruit.
That's what it's known as, the Fruit State, Florida. Playing the Dolphins. They're
Orange.
2-17 for the year.
I think the orange
Hey!
is.
Got a beeper.
I think the orange is a grapefruit.
It's a grapefruit.
It is a.
They're not today. The Dolphins are 2-7. Are they on a 2-game win? Jimmer, before we cut you in, are they on a 2-game win streak?
Well, yes, they are.
All right, so they're on a 2-game win streak. Fitzpatrick, he's been doing. I think he's running out of gas.
He's
Fitzpatrick's
gotta be.
only good for a couple games. We all know that.
He's on a good 5-game bender. He's due for at least 6 interceptions today.
6. Why would you lowball it like that?
That's how I roll.
I know. So you know what? More on the Bills. Hello.
I'd like to bring in Jives with Jimmer.
Oh,
Today we have Jives with Jimmer. Last week he came from Italy. This week he came from what I heard, Uganda. He was checking out his favorite wrestling family, the Great Kamala. Bele, 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 bele. So Jimmer, how was Uganda?
Uganda was great.
you're not on camera yet, you fool. By the way, Jimmer is now 2 for 2 with great Dolphins shirts. First the bag over the head. This week,
Dolphin sushi.
Dolphin sushi. Jimmer, I want you to give it to us straight. Should the Bills be worried today facing the Miami Dolphins?
Well, first off, let me just say the whole Kamala family, regular watchers, and they give their regards.
Thank God.
There should be a slight bit of worry because who's the hottest team in the AFC East right now?
The Bills.
The Miami Dolphins.
Son of a bitch.
Bills lost last week to Cleveland. New England lost their last game to Baltimore. Jets won last week. That was only one game. Miami, 2-game winning streak.
Now, wait, real quick, I have to interject. The Jets have how many wins now?
That would be 2 of them.
That's one more than
No.
Mono win.
Yeah.
True.
Want to touch on that.
Well, thank you.
Go on.
So, yeah, Miami started 0-7, won their last 2, and making progress. They started off before their bye week in week 5, 0-4, averaging 10 points or less per game, allowing 30 points or more per game. Bye week in week 5. Since then, they've been scoring 14 points or more per game. Now, is that any great shakes? No, but it's better than 10 points or less.
Well, so they are improving.
Improving. Defensively, they've only allowed 30 points or more once since the bye week. In their past 2 games, they have only allowed the opposing team to score 1 touchdown each game.
Which should be the Colts and your team,
In the
right?
Jets, correct.
And the Colts were without Brissett, their starting quarterback.
True.
Jacoby.
Baby steps. Baby steps. They're coming
Well.
along.
Are they, though?
Well, we don't talk about spreads too much on the show. Today, Bills are a 6.5-point favorite.
For the gamblers at home.
Yes. Now, obviously, Miami has been an underdog in every game this year. They currently are on a 5-game against the spread streak of covering.
Oh, they're a cover monster.
They have the longest active streak of that, regardless if you are a favorite or cover or underdog in the NFL.
Hold on.
So,
Camera
adjustment
adjust.
there.
I think the Bills played him 5 games ago.
That was 4 weeks ago.
Wow. So
Close
they're included in that.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the spread on that game was 17,
Yes.
and it was, and they cut,
Okay.
Miami covered stupid Bills. But, all that being said, the way they're playing, against the spread, if you will, I mean, is that a sign of a team? Remember, they were supposed to tank. They
Tank
were
for
down
Tua.
and out. Tank for Tua, who has a broken hip now. I mean, good Lord. But, I mean, if you're a Miami fan at this point, Jimmer, are you still sitting there going, this almost has, this smells like past Bills seasons to me, actually, where you almost want them to do bad because you're setting up for the draft. Then they start doing good. And you're kind of like, well, it's fun for the moment. But, no, you need to keep sucking a little bit. If you're a Dolphins fan, you don't want them to keep winning. You don't want them to end up with, what if they end up with 6 wins? The whole first half of the season was a waste of time.
Well, I wouldn't count on that.
Oh, tell me why.
Well, because they're a bad team.
Oh.
But getting back to the tank for Tua, as we mentioned, Tua Tagovailoa,
Uh-huh. Say it
quarterback,
again.
Alabama.
He
He
sounds-
did it
he-
once. That's good
He
enough.
sounds Samoan.
I don't
Yes,
know
he
him.
does.
Yes, he is.
Yesterday, he fractured his hip
Yep.
and also fractured his posterior wall.
Well, that's what I always look out for getting out of the shower is my posterior wall.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what all that entails, but it doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Going into the game, he had 2 bad ankles as it is.
Right.
His stock value might have went down a little bit. Miami could, maybe even with 6 wins, still get Tua in the draft.
Right, because he might fall. I see what you're saying now. I see where you're going.
Miami has 2 wins. You look at the teams that have 2 wins or less in the league as of today that are comparable to Miami. Cincinnati, 0 wins. As of right now, it had the first overall draft pick. They're going to take Heisman frontrunner Joe Burrow, quarterback, Louisiana State.
Right.
Washington took Dwayne Haskins last year. They're not going to be in the market for a quarterback. Giants took Daniel Jones from
They're
Duke.
not out.
They're not going to get a quarterback. Jets took Sam Darnold 2 years ago out of USC.
They're not going to.
Jury's kind of out, unfortunately, but I doubt
I
that
think
they'll be
you're
looking at
okay with
quarterback.
them.
Kind of a wild card in that is Atlanta. At
How?
2-7, are they going to be looking at for the heir apparent to Matt Ryan?
And he's been hobbled this year. You're also going to have Trevor Lawrence possibly coming out from Clemson.
He's going to be going for another year.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, then I lied. Christ.
So
So you're saying that? I mean, there's not really. It's not that Miami has to tank to get Tua,
correct.
especially at this point. He might not ever play. He's probably never going to play a college down.
No, he's done
He's
for the
done.
season. He's
Yeah.
coming out after this season anyways. So yeah, they could maybe get snow.
Sorry, there's a rabid fans from the roof throwing snowballs at us.
The security can't get everywhere, Billy.
I know.
You know what?
So yeah, they could finish with 6 wins and still conceivably get to at whatever draft pick they are at.
Right.
Going into today's game,
We're ready.
injury-wise, only 2 to note. Defensive back Ken Webster is out,
Who?
and defensive end Taco Charlton is
Taco.
questionable.
There's only one Taco I know, and he's a basketball player.
Well, I just like saying Taco Charlton. It sounds like something you'd order at a high-end Mexican
I
restaurant.
know.
Now, I'll take the Sir Taco Charlton.
There you
Ooh,
go.
That's the biggest taco ever.
For today's game, Bills should not lose this game. I can't find any real reason that they should, but I'm saying that Miami keeps their streak alive of covering the spread.
Okay. So it's a close one then, you think?
There goes part of our
Officer
security
Rob
team.
Tracy! The cops are here, folks!
They're trying to get those guys who are throwing crap off the roof.
Yeah.
Bills hold off a last-second Fitzmagic charge.
Yep.
but win 26-22.
Oh, so you're saying it's going to be? You think the Bills are going to score 26 points?
Yes, I do. Against Miami, yes.
Crazy Jimmer.
Crazy Jimmer with the specs. All right, Josh
Thank
with
you,
Jimmer,
Jimmer.
everybody. Thanks, Jimmer.
You don't look as tan as I thought you would
Yeah, I
be
thought
coming
he
from
was
Uganda.
From Uganda.
Uganda.
Can you lean over here?
Oh, hello.
Hello. That's
I'm
the
getting rained
glare.
on. That's
Oh.
Oh, you
Hey.
also have a glare.
Give a shout out to Erica, Todd, Preston, Brian, Jen, Stacy, Double A, who's about to be on the show, Billy, Danny, and Stuart again. And now,
Hey,
it's-
hey.
it says only 3 people are watching, but the screen doesn't lie over here.
You know, this one time.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, let's get to our next guest.
Oh, right away?
Yeah,
We want to
nice.
say hi to Derek in the background
Hey,
over there. Derek,
Derek.
everybody.
Hey, Derek, what's going on today?
Gonna watch the Bills win.
Yeah!
Alright.
He's also just as crazy
I got a
as us.
glare coming over here.
The glare over where?
Over there. Hello.
It's called the sun.
Oh, and speaking of the sun, we're going to go to the brightest spot of the show right now.
Oh, that's
It's
nice
going
of
to
you
be
to say.
double A Q&A with double A.
All of those things.
Every stuff.
All of the intros that you could possibly do.
All of the intros.
Well, hi guys.
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
What's going on today?
Oh, just a little chilly.
Ah, there
That's what I
it is.
did.
There it
Kelly
is.
and Nally.
Thank you.
For
I'm
folks who
here.
don't know,
I'm
that's
here.
double A's nickname.
Because I'm just a little chilly.
Well, not with that beard anymore. Look at that thing come in.
No, believe me, I'm a little chilly. It's cold out here.
Oh, yeah? Should have
That-
worn long johns.
That's why I should sit on that side where you can sit in the sun. I don't know why you're moving out of it.
There's only room for 2 stars over here.
I
not
know.
3.
I'm bright enough for the 3 of us.
That's right. That's
Would
right.
you get the hell out of here? You smart ass.
I'm just a passing comment. Let's do some questions. What do you
Hey,
think?
all right. I like the questions.
All
What
right,
do you
well-
got for us?
Well, first off, we're definitely talking about kickers today.
Uh-huh.
The Bills kickers have been,
Like Pele?
well, no, let's talk about punters and place kickers.
Ugh.
Yes. So we've got Hauschka, who is kicking his career low 67%.
That's horrible.
He is a normal 80% average kicker.
Hey, wait, 80% would be 8 out of 10.
That's
All right,
correct,
just
yes.
Making sure.
yes.
16
And-
out of 40.
Yes. Right
Okay.
now he is at
20.
67.9%. Not close enough to 69 to make it worth it.
No, it's not even nice.
Yes.
You're not
And
even going to turn around the whole way.
I don't want to say that.
I got to work my
I don't want to say that he cost us the last game, but he definitely cost us the last game.
Well,
Those 2 misses are huge.
Well,
I
when
mean,
push
they're
came to
big.
shove, you have
Like
one.
our offense is better than that.
Right, but you have.
He
You're
didn't
the,
do us any favors.
Yes.
you're the kicker. You got one job.
Right.
He didn't do us any favors.
So my question is,
Uh-huh.
do we need to think about picking somebody up?
No way.
No, what now?
No way.
You think we're gonna stick? We need to stick with Hauschka.
There are teams right now looking for kickers as well, and one's the oldest guy in the league. The Colts.
Yeah, Adam.
Whatever, you know, he's
Adam Jonateri.
he
Mr.
scored the
Vinatieri.
most points ever. In
Hey, Matt Ralston
whatever,
again. Thanks for watching.
But it's not worth it.
You don't think
kickers are not good?
No.
And I don't understand. this.
across the league is what you're saying?
Yeah, there's not that many good kickers.
You think that his average will bounce back up?
I think if he stays where he is right now, he'll be fine. But I think he'll get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
But
saying.
I don't think we can find a better kicker.
Right. You're.
I don't
and,
think teams. I don't think they're out there.
and the guy that we have is we just need to stick
He's
with
been
him.
there.
Yeah.
He's been there.
We just need to stick with them and let them figure it
Yeah.
out because we're not like you're saying though. Are we gonna get any better if we try to pick somebody else up?
I mean, his former team found a better kicker apparently.
Yeah, he's from the field.
The Seattle won.
Yeah.
Seattle won on,
Well-
with him kicking.
Well, they did, and we did not.
But-
with our kicker.
I don't think.
So, staying along the same line, our punter, who has been super erratic, had his best game last week.
Bohark was.
Yes, his
Yeah,
best
El
game
Chapo.
last week. Would we see that for the rest of the year? Is he
Going to stay consistent?
staying consistent?
You know what?
Man, I got one for you.
You know, hang on though. He raises a very good question though, because yes, he's been either really good or really bad. And last week in an important game that we still ended up losing, it wasn't one you could blame on the punter. He did his kicking job, and I'm really, you know what, Aaron, I really don't know how to answer that. He's so erratic. I mean, there's been games where he's had 25-yard punts, 4 of them. And it's like, oh, shit, he stinks.
And many games where he cannot not kick it into the end zone.
Right. You need the guy that caught the corner last week. When we're trapped in our own end, Bojorquez kicks a 65-yarder. You're like, whoa, where is this every week?
Yeah.
You know, he did very well, and when we needed him to, the rest of the team, didn't really help the punter out. You always got to help the punter out, I guess.
Yes. Yes, the goal is to help the punter out.
Christ.
You're right, yes.
Would you get out of it? We need an umbrella.
Brother.
Aaron,
Brother.
Aaron, there's time for one more question from you
Yeah.
before we get to questions for you.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So this one's tough for me.
Uh-huh.
This is about Scott Norwood. Obviously, one of the most painful moments in Bills history, but is he the best place kicker in Bills history?
Hang on. Before I answer that vehemently.
I have
No,
an
Steve
answer.
Christie. He's the best. He's been here before,
I know.
I hope Pat's watching.
I was gonna say something. Everyone's got to vote for this, including you, Missy.
All right, I have one last quick
All right.
question.
Yep.
What place in the world have you never been that you want to go to?
Ooh. Galapagos Islands. The big sea turtles. How cool would that be?
Swimming with the turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that
down
sounds
for that.
awesome.
I mean, there's all them other places, and you know what? All those buildings, they'll crumble at some points, but the sea turtles will live forever.
Nice.
I hope.
What do you think, Josh?
Uruguay.
Would you call me?
Uruguay.
I am a guy. Thank you.
I've never been there. Have you? I bet none of our viewers have.
I'm pretty sure Jim's been there.
Wow, he was in Uganda.
You.
He's been all of the U countries.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he went to Italy the other week.
I'm just kidding. I'd rather go to Paraguay.
Fair enough.
That's all. That's
Thanks,
all.
Double A.
Double A.
Hey,
I have a
everybody.
question for you, Double
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Hold the
oh.
phone. Stop the presses.
I'm not going anywhere. What do you got?
What do you got, Josh?
I really don't have.
I got one for you, Double A.
Sure.
Give me your Bills-Dolphins score prediction for the day.
35-25 Buffalo.
35-25 Buffalo.
Buffalo. Thanks, Double A.
You're welcome.
Thanks for today. Hey, I still got that sheet with the rest of the show on it. I'll pull it out of my butt, literally. A couple things we'd like to mention.
Oh, that stinks.
I know. Blue, yellow, green sloth. For those of watching at home, it's my favorite commercial right now. And, Josh.
Billy, on my way here, I saw these guys. They were smoking these ear cigarettes.
Yeah, what's up with these ear cigarettes, Josh?
I don't know what's up with them, but they were smoking them.
Uh-huh. Getting a little chilly here.
Do you know what they are?
I have no idea what an ear cigarette is.
Oh, yeah. You go like this and you go.
Ear. I was completely unaware that was going to be a horrible joke. Thanks for that.
That's what they do with them.
I had no idea. What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know, man.
It's Bill's Sundays that is what it brings this out in us. The anticipation of the Bills beating the Dolphins 540-0.
Anticipatory. Is that a word?
It is now.
Oh.
Siren.
They caught the guy who was throwing the weather
He's throwing
on
the
us.
weather around during the Squish the Fish pregame show. Ooh, Squish the Fish. We haven't said that yet. Do you guys remember back in the 90s and such?
Kiss
when that-
98.5.
No.
Squish the fish and I'll give you my money.
That's right. You guys remember this stuff? How fun was it when your parents came home with that ugly white crew neck sweatshirt that had the caricature of the buffalo and it just said Squish the Fish across the top and bottom of it? That was awesome. That's gone. You know what? And I wish we would bring it back. Squish the Fish and whatnot.
Bring it back. Way back.
No, push him back.
Oh, that's
way back. What is this? Oh! Jeez Louise. That's what football's come to, by the way. A quick side note. We're just swinging helmets at everybody.
Am I suspended for the rest of the season?
Probably the rest of your life.
Oh, no.
Yep. And me, I just got kicked down by another guy, but then my center. Did you guys watch that crap the other night? Who the hell takes off another guy's helmet and cracks him over the head with it? You know what? That's Bush League. Bush League, right, Todd? Yeah. It's Bush League.
Bush League.
And it goes, by the way, the guy with the best belt buckle in town walking through. Todd McAfee. He forgot his batteries. Is that what he just said?
I don't know.
Pamela Anderson. What? You know what? There's no reason that Myles Garrett thing the other night, I've never seen anything like it except for the time I saw it before, and that's ridiculous. There's no room for that. You get too excited, you're going to take another guy's helmet off and hit him in the head with it?
It's a good move. It's a good wrestling move if you're on wrestling. You wouldn't use your own helmet. But you're not on wrestling. You're playing football, face.
Exactly. So there's no reason to do that kind of crap. It's stupid.
Billy, I apologize for what I did to you.
Thank you. I hope you know you're suspended for the show for the rest of the season.
Well, I deserve it.
Yeah,
I deserve it.
you do. Not deserve it. Come here, give me a hug.
Give me a hug.
Shout out Steve-O, Dave Fridman and his wife Mary. Hi, Mary! Hi, Mary's friend. Hi, Alex. Janet and Scott, who couldn't be here, but Janet for letting us use the alley, Scott for writing the song, and among other things, all that jazz and whatnot and other stuff. My broadcast failed. Sorry, something went wrong during that broadcast. The show's over.
Okay. Go Bills!
You ready?